10 signs your partner doesn't love you, even if you think they do. You may have experienced this before. You find yourself in a relationship that seems comfortable. However, at some point, something changes. Initially, it's subtle. An unusual remark, a quiet distance, or perhaps even a shift in the way they look at you. Your mind assures you that everything is all right, yet deep down, your instincts suggest otherwise. You begin to wonder, am I simply overanalyzing this? But what if it's not merely a phase? What if the individual you've been sharing your life with isn't as committed to you as you believe? Relationships develop, and occasionally the signs of a decline in love can be so minute and sneaky that you might overlook them until it's too late. If you're feeling bewildered, underappreciated, or disconnected, it could be time to examine the dynamics of your relationship more closely. Today, I'm here to assist you with that. In this video, we will outline 10 indicators that suggest your partner might not love you as much as you believe they do. Indicators that are frequently overlooked, but could unlock the truth about what's actually going on in your relationship. The reality is, we all deserve to be in relationships that foster our development and happiness. Therefore, let's explore whether your relationship genuinely aligns with what you deserve or if it's time for a change. Today, we will delve deeply into 10 signs that might suggest your partner doesn't love you the way you presume they do, regardless of how persuasive their words may appear. And believe me, by the conclusion of this video, you will have a clear understanding of what to observe, and most importantly, what actions to take next. Sign 1. They stop making an effort. You awaken one day and come to the realization they no longer make an effort. Have you ever sensed that? The phone calls, the affectionate texts, the spontaneous outings, all of that seems to fade away over time. Perhaps you find yourself wondering, are they just preoccupied? Or am I not as important anymore? Here's the reality. When someone loves you, they dedicate their time. They discover ways to express it, even through the smallest gestures. But when they cease to try, that's when you must ask yourself, why? The truth is, love isn't a passive emotion, it's an active decision. It demands effort, and if they're no longer putting in that effort, well, that's a significant warning sign. All right, let's be honest. If they can't even take a moment to send a good morning text, but have the time for 3 hours of TikTok, well, maybe they are just incredibly busy, right? But honestly, the effort should still be present. Sign 2. They don't listen to you. It's simple to converse with someone who listens, but what occurs when you feel like you're speaking to a wall? This can be quite subtle. It begins with small signs. Perhaps they don't reply to your anecdotes, or you catch yourself repeating the same things again and again. However, communication is the cornerstone of any relationship. If they cease to listen to you, you're not merely losing your voice, you're losing a connection. This may appear minor, but it's a quiet destroyer of love. But of course, a lack of effort and poor communication can often be attributed to, well, life, right? Stress, work, all of that. But this is where things become complicated. Sign 3. They don't support your dreams. Have you ever confided your dreams to your partner, only to receive indifference, or worse yet, discouragement? You have ambitious plans, significant goals. Maybe you wish to launch a business, embark on that trip to Europe, or invest in property. But instead of being encouraged, you're faced with excuses, skepticism, or dismissive remarks. Let me inquire of you, does your partner have faith in you in the same way you have faith in them? True love isn't solely about affection for the present. It's about creating a future together. If they're not aligned with your vision, something crucial is amiss. Sign 4. They're emotionally unavailable. You attempt to express your emotions, but they close off. Perhaps they become defensive, or worse, they entirely exclude you. I understand that everyone has difficult days, but having an emotionally unavailable partner, that's a different matter. Love encompasses more than just sharing joyful moments. It's also about being present during challenging times. If you can't count on your partner to support you when you need them the most, whether emotionally, mentally, or physically, that presents an issue. Have you ever found yourself in one of those profound discussions where you realize they're simply not really paying attention, or they've dozed off mid-sentence? Yes, I figured as much. Let's explore further. Sign 5. They belittle you. Nothing hurts more than someone you care for belittling you. The little sarcastic remarks, the dismissive gestures, or the constant need to one-up you. It may initially appear to be a joke, but over time, it begins to take a toll on you. When your partner belittles you, they aren't just criticizing you. They're undermining the essence of your self-worth. And when this conduct becomes habitual, it can devastate your confidence and leave you doubting your own value. Compromise is essential in any healthy relationship, but what occurs when it's perpetually their way or no way at all? Relationships are collaborations, two individuals striving for shared happiness. However, if they continually refuse to compromise, it could leave you feeling insignificant, as if your needs don't matter. And if you're perpetually doing the work while they aren't, that's a significant red flag. Now, as we approach the final signs, the next ones resonate more powerfully. And they are the ones you should pay extra attention to in order to avoid squandering more time. Sign 7. They hide important things from you. Trust serves as the cornerstone of any relationship, right? So, what transpires when your partner begins concealing things from you? You discover they've been keeping secrets, or they behave suspiciously regarding their phone. When your partner becomes secretive, that signifies a breach of trust. And once trust is broken, it's nearly impossible to mend. Sign 8. They're always angry or distant. You once could engage in calm discussions about problems. Now, each conversation feels like navigating a minefield. You ponder what might trigger their anger, and you can't seem to do anything correctly. Love should not feel like a war zone. If anger or distance becomes the norm in your relationship, it indicates that something more profound is amiss. So, you're likely curious. What's the last sign that could indicate a relationship deal breaker? Stay tuned, because the final sign is the one that most individuals overlook until it's too late. Sign 9. They're always putting their needs before yours. If your partner is consistently prioritizing their needs, wants, or concerns above yours, without inquiring about what you require, then the relationship is already facing difficulties. Relationships involve balance. When one partner is perpetually taking, while the other is forever giving, the relationship turns toxic. Love is not self-centered. It is founded on mutual respect and care. Sign 10. They stop caring about your happiness. This observation is heart-wrenching, yet it's also the most crucial. When your partner loses interest in your happiness, when they cease to show concern for your well-being, it's finished. Genuine love involves desiring the best for the other individual. If that element is absent, your relationship is merely an illusion. If you recognized any of these signs in your relationship, pause for a moment. It's time to assess whether this is genuinely the love you deserve. Here's the reality. Identifying the signs of a deteriorating relationship is merely the first step. The next step is proactive. Comprehending what those signs signify for your future and making the difficult but empowering choices that correspond with the life and happiness you are striving for. Don't accept anything below the love, respect, and partnership you deserve. If this video resonated with you, you're already on the correct journey. But keep in mind, growth, whether in your relationships or in life, necessitates ongoing learning and reflection. So let's sustain this momentum. Now, if you're committed to taking charge of your future, it's not solely about relationships. Your financial future demands the same degree of focus and dedication. That's why I want to encourage you to watch my upcoming video on the power of compounding. Because similar to relationships, your wealth expands exponentially when you invest wisely. Click right here to explore how the power of compounding can increase your wealth over time and prepare you for the life you've always envisioned. Trust me, the time to invest in yourself is now. Click here to find out how the power of compounding can amplify your wealth. And remember to subscribe for more insights that assist you in living a wealthier, wiser, and more fulfilling life.